on it. This is all the small monastic practitioners. It is very cute. And this is the first lecture today.
星期四晚上，我今天很激动哈，忌讳你害
I realized that we can start from a Kaohsiung, but after that we start to have another Herzi, and this Herzi is very it's a very deep affinity with me, because we start from Thursday night and then and this team worked with me more than 10 years. So in the morning, all the reading group, then we always support each other. I talked to them. I said that you should have a lot of stories. So every time you better come to share one story. Let us look. I have the audio, but I have some accident. So, but they are coming. How about teacher? We just talk about our slogan.
大社有爱，齐天大灵。谢谢。
好，我知道我问题出在哪里了。所以其实人心是要定的哈，因为
Now we're talking about our topic because our affinity is start from the donor, our organ donation.
他们承担是非常多，没有一个是闲人，好。 但是这个美编呢，文编的部分。
Today I have a little bit of confusion because they talk to me something in the morning, so I'm very confused. And then sorry about all this. And look at this team because they take up a lot of responsibility. And look at this poster and. There is Yide. She is the team leader of this unity team, and then this is the writing is from Brother Yide. And this team, when every time when we go out, they are very a lot of people join them. Please look at all this video.
不时刻在带动。那在接下来呢，我想要用一个他们的故事，好，就是他们在那边真心陪伴的，还有一些长者。
They're doing a lot of leading when leading with management is very good, and they have they very sincere accompanied to the seniors group.
This 2个孩子都往生，然后媳妇又要养小孩，他也不方便跟他们拿。不过月娇师姐，爱的陪伴，
他们夫妻2个人做环保将近20年了。我已经结过烟道吧。你一直称烟道。还说打电话来的时候。
That is two of her two of her children died, and then the sister-in-law did not want to bother her, and she's short of some financial problem. We haven't seen it. How old are they? They are graduates from the university. This is my big son. He passed away last year. This is from 1999. his younger son has passed away, and he has two little children. So we do it, guide them to do the recycling together.
爸爸马上就投入环保了，反而是曾经师姐她没有出来，是这一段时间也多亏了那个桂枝师姐会去邀她。
At first, when my son passed away, my husband cannot do not want to accept this. So we try to invite them to come out. Sister Guiji, last year she passed away. So Tinjin's sister, they are the neighbors and they are good sister. Because of the pass away of Guiji, so she is very upset.
这就是非常温暖的大社团队，对不对？好，导播 take 这边的时候，大家看到，我们就因为
she took her Guiji's bicycle, just like the Guiji spirit is still there, and then they work it together.
好，这个乖乖的，就希望我们大家都能乖乖的怎么样？ 成为上人的好弟子，就是恒持初心这一个。
And today they give us some chips, and everybody please take this these chips. That's very very good to master disciples, listen to master, and then spread out all the dharma.
对不起啊。 我今天格外的激动，因为没有他们的支持。
And this team is very start from the heart, and then they are working diligently. I don't know why I'm so emotional today, because I get a lot of support from them. If it is not them, I will not be here.
要准备很多的资料。 但是呢，我们还是要听听这个社区有什么温暖的故事。而这一次温暖
，so we cannot work without anybody. We need to work together.
亲爱的上人、金色师父，还有现场跟线上。
So we want to we have a very big clap, and then they can start now.
被通知到大林去做健康检查，健康检查出来的时候，发现他发炎指数很高，所以第二次又到大林去做健检。这时候我们就是到了风湿免疫科，由黄光荣主任帮他做检查。
Hello everyone online. Peace and peace to you all.
这时候我想到说，女儿在高中的时候曾经滑倒摔了一跤。
When I had
开始，她常常喊她的背部酸痛，然后痛到都要扶着墙走。后来黄医师就帮她做了检查，他告诉我说，女儿得了。
We went to a health check.
在那时候开始接受她的治疗。那当黄医师问
And
我
the
女
third
儿说，
time,
你现在感觉怎么样呢？我女儿跟她讲说，你已经把我从地狱救到天堂来了，整个生活品质都改变了。所以当人文寺在寻找Yide妈妈去做关怀的时候，我们第一个想要去的就是风湿免疫科，那也是由我们的所以就在那时候开始接受她的治疗。
那当黄医师问我女儿说：“你现在感觉怎么样呢？”我女儿跟她讲说：“你已经把我从地狱救到天堂来了，整个生活品都改变了。”所以，当人文寺在寻找Yide妈妈去做关怀的时候，我们第一个想要去的就是风湿免疫科，那也是由我们的人文寺这个美果方丸大体了随缘瑜伽经。那去
还是在大社组呢？结果讨论出来是要在大社组。那煮好的美味的这些食品怎么样安全的运送到大林？
相机团队，所以我就去问了一下相机
干
事。那我想，但是这一次他没有立马答应，他竟然有犹豫。为什么？等一下我们听他自己说。那既然要煮东西，到底是在大林煮， 一直在大社群
他说对呀，怎么每次
结
都只来
果讨论
一个爸爸，
出来，
很多的妈妈哦。
他
所
说他们
以我回来就
每位的
把这件事
这
情跟
些事情
队长讲
怎么样
说，
安全
是邀请他也加入。那队长其实
爸爸
本身他有公司，然后
在过关的时候
他
还跑到我身边来
有公司，然
跟我说
后他也常常要
妈
国内国外去出
告诉
差。
你哦，
但是我
我们
在讲这件
家哦
事的时候，
很像是
他
一
二话不说
多
就答
妻耶
应我了。
我说
但是
啊，
答应
他说
以
对呀、
后，
怎么每次都只来一
比如说这
个爸爸，
些的
好多的妈妈哦。
我们做好
所以我
的料理，
回来就把这
他有
件事情
没有什么
跟队长
感受呢？等
讲说
一，下他也会跟我们
是
大家
邀请他也
分享。
加入。那
那
队长其实本身
上
他
人也
有公司，
说过哦，
然
他希
后
望我们要多
他
关怀医护人员。
他
那其实我
有公司，然
们知道
后他也
医护人员
常常要
真的是
国内国外
很辛苦，
去出差
这。也是上
但是我
人成立
在讲这
医院的一
件事的时候，
个爸妈
他
来做
二话
关怀的
不说
原因。
就答应我
那在
了。
医院里
但
面去了
是答应了以
解医护人
后，
员的辛苦，大概就
预送这
是我们
些的
医疗
我们
干事。
做好的料理，
医疗
他
干事也会
有没有什么
说到医
感触呢？
院的
等一
这些医
下他也
护人员
会跟我
他的
们大家
辛苦。
分享。
好，
那
那
上人
我们
也说过
真的
哦，
是
So
感
the
谢我们
grandmas, the
人文室，
master
他
said
帮我们
that
牵起了这样
she's
子这样
hoping we
子，让
will
我们跟
take
孩
good
子有
care
相处的
of
机会。
the
可是
medical
毕
staff
竟是疫情发生
because
的，孩子出来
they
跟
have a
这些
lot
妈
of
妈他们，说要
because they
吃
have to
饭，其
work
实也
very
会很
hard in the
尴尬，所以我们
hospitals
这时候就也邀请了
and
我们的活
the
动团队加
people in
入。
the
那活动
hospitals
团队他
and
们非常
the
的用心，每次会设
executives
计一些小活动，
they
来让我们
understand the
拉近
work
彼此的
that's
距离，联络
involved
现场的
in
气氛啊。
working in the
那有一
hospital.
次，他
So
们几乎每次都
we
会准备礼
actually
物啦。
go
那
and
有一
take
次准
care
备
of
了
them
礼物就
and
叫做
take
怪
care of
怪，
their
但是他们很贴
families.
心，想说各种口味
But
的怪怪都
because
给他准
the
备出
first
来。
time I
但
met
是等到
those
这
children
个
of
游
the
戏结束
medical
之后呢，
staff,
那些
it
孩子
was
通通
quite
的
an
换成大
awkward
家今天
encounter because
桌
they
上的
don't
这
know
一
us
种
and
怪
we don't
怪。
know them.
为什么
So
呢？我
we
们要活
will
动干事会告
arrange
诉你
some
们
kind of
为什么原
bonding
因哦。那其实我
activities
们一个爸
to
妈到
warm
医院
up
去，
to
我们没有
each
做技
other.
术上的
And
传授，我们只
once
是希望说
they
以身
prepare
作则，做他
gifts
们的模范，
and
然后
they
希望
prepare
我们
all
带给
kind
他
of
们安
snacks.
心，能够让他们在医疗事
After
业
the
上呢，
game is
非
finished,
常的有信心，然后在他们事业上就做到很甘愿、很欢喜。那至于我们这些
there is
爸爸妈妈
a
呢，其
game
实
that we
我们
used
都
to
没有经
play,
过怀
which
胎
I will
十
tell
年
you
的辛苦，
more
也没有那
details
个
in a
阵
minute.
痛，我们就已经儿女成群了。
And
而且这些儿女
the
呢，个个
reason
都是
why
将
we
才，都是大
our
医王，都是
role
观音
is
寺大
to
师。
be
所
a
以如果
good
说大
role
家听一
model
听，
for
真的是很
the
不错，
children
有
and
希望
also
有想也要加入我们这个
encourage
团队，
the
欢
medical
迎大家，
staff
让我们一起
to
到医
be
院去呢，
happy
我们可以
doing their
跟
roles
这
and
些孩子
jobs.
拉近距离。每次我们在跟他们
Sometimes
互动
some
之
of
中，我
us
们
have
就发现
never
是真的超
gone
级棒，孩
through
子一个一个都非常的
some
贴
of
心。他
us
说
never had our
妈
own
妈你们煮
children
饭，我们大家一起吃饭，
but
洗
we
碗的事就
try
交
our
给我
best
们。
to
你
take
看孩子
care
多
of
贴心
the
哦，
medical
好感人。
staff
那现在就
children
请我们的乡亲
and
干事来说说看，为
if
什么
you
他们有
like to
立马
join
答应我。
us, we'd like to welcome you on this team so we can bond better with the children of the medical staff. And they are very good kids and they are very nice children. They always help out with the cleaning and chores. And now we are going to share a little bit more from our volunteers on the team. We understand how much work is involved for the medical staff in the hospital. So when I was asked to be a volunteer of those children, of the medical staff, I was hesitant to say yes because I'm not sure if I'm a fit for this job. And then the master encouraged us. And the master said that we need to take responsibilities, be courageous. And I was asked to cook, be in charge of cooking for the children. And so those food, when they are freshly cooked, they taste nice, but it's different when we have to then transport them to the hospitals. And also to prepare a variety of dishes. And I wasn't sure if they are going to taste nice.
看他们吃的都很高兴，
讲了一
那我
下都
心就会
好了，
很安心。
那我就
也
半
感谢我
水半
们那个
研究，
相机
按了
团队都很配
把那
合我，
个菜
每次
煮
要煮
的
的时候
很好，去给他们看
赶
一看。
要赶，
他们吃了，刚
10
那个
点钟就
董事有
要出门，
讲过，
是很
他们的
赶时间
盘子都
的时候，
干净了，要表
要
示你的菜
很
是好吃。
早就起床。
所以
And
说
if
当
they
天大家
manage
怎么
to
人家哪来的菜，你
finish
要
all
怎
the
么煮，
food, it
那我
means
们
it
对
tastes
人家
good.
有那个
So
就
every
是
time
会
if
继
they
承
finish
到
the
道都
food
是好
that
吃
we
的菜，
prepare,
感
I
谢
feel
大
very
家。
relieved.
那个责任感，我们那个
要赶，
队长
And
他是一个
also,
超级责任
it's
的，
quite rushed for me to try to get
感谢
food
各位
ready
哦。
by 10
当我们的组
in the
长
morning,
秘
so
书
I
长告诉
usually
我
have
说
to
哎
get up.
朱兄我们要送餐到大林医院 当
And
下的时候
how
我
are
觉得
you
这
going
种题
to,
目说
how
太
am I
简单
going
的时候一点
to
都不在意，你
make
知道吗？
sure
因
they
为
all
乡村
taste
生活
and
是有很大
smells
自己的
nice?
强
So
项
that's
哦，在金
something
门厂
that
这边是有目
I
共
have
睹的啦
been
有时候一
working
天
on
要
and
用
sharing
健身
with
堂
you
的功能
today.
打1000个
Now
便
is
当
our
绝对没
team
有问题
leader.
所以我当时都胸有
When
成竹
our team
然
leader
后呢阿娇
asked
师姐
me
就跟我讲不
to
是这样子
deliver
哦
food
我
to
们要一
Darling
道菜一道
Hospital.
菜要把它送到
I
大林
thought
医
that
院
wasn't
不
a
然一锅的
difficult
热汤
job.
热腾腾的送到大林医院汤是要热
So,
喷喷的
because
送到大林医
I've
院
been used to
那就没有
doing
汤
this
头
kind
了
of
你知道我就
job
就看
for a long
哎
time.
这个怎么装怎么固定
So I
怎么
used to
送
have to
那
pack
个
for
车子
more
上
than
怎么
a
去固定
thousand
当下我就
lunch
觉得
boxes.
就思考这些
But
问题
then I
了
was told it's not as
第一次
easy
送
as
餐的
that.
时候
I
大概我这一
actually
生
have
开
to
车最紧
prepare
张的一
them
次
in dishes rather than lunch
为什么
boxes
因
and
为
deliver
除了
them
要
to Darling
考虑到
Hospital.
前面的车况以外
So
必须
then
先
that's when
不
I
断的
I
先
felt
要
like,
注意
oh,
到车
that's
厢里面
I'm
的
in
东西
trouble
是不是会晃
because
所以
the
要开高速
transportation
公路
logistics
哦
and how to
又
actually
怕紧
carry
紧急
them
上车
on in
怕
cars
转弯
all
转得
have
太
to
快
be
担
considered.
心到时候
The
到大
first
林医院的
time
时候变成
when
说大开
I
菜你知道吗
delivered the food in my
哦
car was the
换都
most
被人
nervous
顶
I
到那个
ever
怎样
felt driving
所以那时候我一
because
直
not
战战兢
only
兢
do
的
I
就一
need
直
to
开车
watch out
开
for
到大
the
林医
road
院还
conditions,
好你
I
知道吗
also have
下车的
to
时候
make sure
开往
the
行李箱的
food
时候
in my
诶
car
看
doesn't
到我
get
车座里面还好
moved
没有
around
水
too
泡车
much,
你知道吗
so I cannot
还
brake
滴一点点
abruptly
滴一点点汤出
because
来而已
if
然后
I
经过
if I
技
do
工
any
师
of
检查
that, the
把一道
dishes
菜
may
大
get
汤打
turned
汤了
upside down
那餐盘上的时
and
候看到他们这
they
些大
won't
林
have
医院
any
的孩子们
food left.
哦
So
再把
I
那个
was very
他们吃
cautious
起来那种
driving
味
there,
道
and
的时候
luckily
当下
when
的时候我
I
就
got there and
成就了
opened
就
the
由心而发
the
的喜悦
trunk,
非常感恩各位
everything was still intact. Only a little bit of
感恩
soup
哈
got
其实
spilled.
哈，我一开始啊哈很纳闷
And
啊，
then
为什
they
么哈
then
我们哈
carry
要
the
从
food
大
one by
老远
one
从
onto the
高雄
table.
送餐到嘉义，后来
And
才知道说
looking
原来
at
我们有这
them
一段
enjoying the
丰
food,
免科的学
in
员
that
一家亲，
moment,
就是这
I
份爱，
was
所以把各
very
地的
happy
一个爸
and
爸妈
thank
妈
you, very
都在我们
grateful.
的大林医院，回到我们的医院。
Thank
每
you.
当我们义德日启动的时
Actually,
候，
in
我
the
们的
beginning,
组
I
长
was
乡亲组
very
上团
puzzled.
队已
Why
经
do we
一早
need
在庆岛
to
里面洗洗
bring
切切了。
food
有
from
时
all
候
the
我
way
也
from
会来帮
Kaohsiung to
忙，
Jiayi, which
也
is a
顺便
very
来
long
看看我
distance
们的义
driving?
旺师姐又设计了什么
And
新
then
菜
later
色。
I realized
那
because
隔
we
天
are
我们家
a
当然也
family
有新
and
菜色
we
什
want
么
to
的。
deliver that
但是有
love
时候
to
没
our
办
family.
法，有工作
Every
没办法参
time
与，但是有几次，
we do
刚
this
好在大
task,
林医院当义诊
our
志工的时候，
volunteers in
我
the
们的组
kitchen
长很贴
you
心，就
will
会 call 我
start
们一起下
preparing
来现场用
early
餐。
in the
这个
morning,
时候我
and
们
I will
菜
come
色
and
就会有
assist
最活
and
泼、
look
最
at
可爱
the
的亚林活动
dishes.
团队来带
And
领
every
大家
time we
欢迎
also
游戏、
try
节
to
目、游
prepare a
戏、游戏。
variety
在
of
影片上看
food.
到的就是我们大
But
家都听得很
also
开
there
心。
are times
虽
when
然
I
短短
am
的一个午餐的
occupied
时
with my
间，
job,
但
other
是我相
jobs,
信大
so
家
I
都
may
是
not be able to attend every time. But our team leaders always make sure that we celebrate the children's birthdays, and also we celebrate important occasions. And everybody was happy, although it's only for the duration of a lunchtime, but that was the time when we all bond. And we all know that the hospital doctors and staff have to receive lots of patients every day. And also, we also sometimes get feedback from our patients that they have to wait a long time to see their doctors. And so I will tell them that because we have very caring doctors that take their time in consultation, that's why everybody gets taken good care of, and therefore we have to wait for a long time for a consultation. And the patient would understand. And during the break time, I will also ask if they are okay, our medical staff, if they have had lunch. And sometimes they are very busy with work that they will have to miss lunch. And sometimes in the afternoon, there are patients that have enrolled, but they did not show up. And there are patients. It turns out the patients went back home to cook dinner, and then the the doctors sometimes have to work overtime. So I'm very grateful that during COVID, our staff and volunteers continue to work hard in the hospital to support. And we in unified, we take care of our patients. And so thank you for this opportunity. And
我没有收到他的简报。好，那如果你要用简报，请你打开你的全荧幕。你现在没有全荧幕，好不好？好 ，OK。那从你那边，好，感恩。
好，感恩全球的家人们，然后还有美云老师以及就是线上书友们，大家就是早安。那很感恩就是听到就是大社团队的分享，
没有收到他的简报。好，那如果你要用简报，请你打开你的全荧幕。你现在没有全荧幕，好不好？好 ，OK。那从你那边，好，感恩。好，感恩全球的家人们，然后还有美云老师以及就是线上书友，就是
在田中央的大
那很感恩就是听到就是大社团队的分享，这样子，
可是很感恩啊，每一位同仁都可以在这边
一起来陪伴我们大林慈院的。那先跟大家自我介绍，我是大林慈济院我们市的同仁啊，我叫杰。今天有机会来跟大家做这样子一个慈济一家亲的分享哦。那其实在田中央的大林慈院啊，虽然说位于就是家的乡下，可是很感恩局的守护的生命与健康哦。那近年来虽然医疗大环境啊没有那么好，但是相较于其他医院，大林慈济
recently in the in the hospitals, the environment can be very busy. But in the Darling Hospital, we get we get taken care of by our volunteers, such as what you just heard. They deliver lunch to our hospitals, and they also take good care of the children of the medical staff. They really have become the best supporters and mentor spiritual support during our busy working hours. And also in the hospital, although we work very hard and long hours, but every time there are events and celebration and meetings, they are volunteers and medics who come, the volunteers who come to take good care of our staff. And in doing so, the spirit of Tzu Chi has been internalized within the medical staff. Also, it's reflected in how we interact with other people. And this is like the soft power of our volunteers. And with the advancement of technologies, these volunteers not only support us with food, but they also spiritually give us a lot of support, advice. And we are actually under a lot of stress as medical staff, and the volunteers always prepare really nice food and try to make sure the food are very delicious and versatile. Their intention is always not just to feed us physically, but also mentally. In our party or our reunions, they always comfort us and recharge us. And by recharging us, it sort of move us forward and allow us to continue in our work. And the food are vegetarians, and that selfless love allow us to then pay it forward to our patients. Every time when we hear the volunteers are coming, we always say the return of the heavyweights, which really touched our volunteers as well. And also our volunteers the staff handmade some gifts to give back to our volunteers. Every time when our medical staff know that the volunteers are coming, sometimes we prepare little gifts to show our appreciation to our volunteers. So this is a video of one of our medical staff who made a small handmade gifts to Mother's Day to thank our volunteers. So in this video, you can see that the medical staff showing gratitude to our volunteers and hoping that it will continue into the future, our interactions, our good friendship. And this is during May, which is a month of gratitude. You can see our medical staff preparing cakes and flowers and gifts to our volunteers. Our frontier medical staff, they actually work long hours, but they wake up extra early to get flowers to give to the volunteers. And this is a feedback from our medical staff that says, we are the recipients of the long-term care and support of our volunteers, and there's not much we can do to give back. But we always receive a lot of love, and we try to pay it forward. Our medical staff are the recipients of love, and because of the companionship of our volunteers, they become our strong backbone and support. And this is our monthly activity. Because of their, you can see in the photos, there are a lot of very well prepared food by the volunteers, which allow us to continue our work in the hospital to take good care of our patients. And the love always continues. I hope all of you in the audience will also give our medical staff their continued support and love. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Yide. And can you please give me your audio and all your PPT? I will put it on the all our group, WeChat group or Facebook or Instagram.
欢乐气氛由我来。那么呢，想说大医王啊、白衣大师一切的人员，大家都好吗？想要让他们来轻松的吃个午餐，所以就想了很多的小游戏，在荧幕上大家会发现很多的小游戏。记得啊，第一次的时候呢，我就带他们玩剪刀石，玩着玩着想说
some games.
大家都还不熟，为了要拉近彼此的距离，玩着玩着，我说哦，赢的人等一下会有乖乖当奖品。 结束之后呢，我的一大袋当然当天是更大一袋。我就想说，年轻人啊，我就五颜六色啊，红的、黄的、绿的、粉红色，好多的颜色，我就发了。发完之后
then I give it to the one child. I think that he's coming to me. They want to have another one, but actually they want to change to another paper because they think that I say that you say why you don't like yellow color, you don't like chocolate. They say that they like the green color because they work in the hospital. They want to have the green lights. They don't want to have the red light. So I know that you have this concept. You like green. So I bring all the green color today. Then blessing everybody have a very good work and then successful career, and then everybody has a very blessing. And now the exercise team will start to give us the song. This is the Sparkling Star.
Now, our next song is The Star. Let us do the exercise together now. When the sky is clear, you will see the stars. When the moon shines, it will twinkle. If a story is a star, the brighter it gets, the more fun it gets. The star, accompanied by the moon, is standing in the sky. At daylight, it will never left. If a story is a star, is there an unchanged principle? Life is like a journey, stop and go, for happiness and for the future. Your life and my life, when will it start? When will it stop? The unseen thing always need to be ready for it. Stick to one's own duty earnestly, just like the stars in the sky, twinkling and twinkling at any time. Whether the story is good or bad, it always has its meaning. Now let's move very slowly. When the sky is clear, you'll see the stars. And when the moon shines, it will twinkle and twinkle. If a story is like a star, the brighter it gets, the more fun it gets. The star, accompanied by the moon, is standing in the sky. At daylight, it will never left. If a story is like a star, is there an unchanged principle? Our life is like a journey, stop and go, for happiness and for the future. Your life and my life, when world it starts and when world it stops. Just like stars in the sky, twinkling and twinkling at any time, whether the story is good or bad, it always has its meaning. Just like the stars in the sky, twinkling and twinkling at any time, whether the story is good or bad, it always has its meaning. Star, star, twinkle, twinkle, sparkling, lights up in the sky.
大社组队今天的分享就到这边，随缘一家亲。
Thank you, everyone.
大社有爱，晴天大礼。
The stars are shining in the sky, up in the sky.
坐下，感恩有你们真好。
好，也请坐下的，哎，你们先不要回去，现在来。 那也请台下的人帮你们的
This is our sharing for today.
这样举高哦。那我同时把回响哈，来，你们要到后面去了哈。我们泰国的警署就是。
Yeah, everyone can sit down, and then the team please do not go